everyone, welcome back to Porch Praise. There's something that I was reading this morning in James 5. It's James 5, 9 through 12. So here it goes. Don't grumble about each other, brothers and sisters, or you will be judged. Look, the judge is standing at the door. For examples of patience in suffering, dear brothers and sisters, look at the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. We give great honor to those who endure under suffering. For instance, you know about Job, a man of great endurance. You can see how the Lord was kind to him then, for the Lord is full of tenderness and mercy. But most of all, my brothers and sisters, never take an oath by heaven or earth or anything else. Just a simple yes or no, so that you will not sin and be condemned. Now, I think about when I read these words, and I was reading this this morning, not my Bible, but in a devotional that I get from a friend of mine. Talks about, this mentions perseverance. Like it's about perseverance. So lately I've been going through a number of different trials. Something like personal and some stuff going on at work. I really don't want to elaborate on what's going on at work because that's not important to know. But I will say this as a general rule of thumb, as a general statement, rather. There has been a challenging person at work that I've had to deal with, and I'm not the only one, and I filed a report against her. Nothing heroin, but it was a verbal thing. I filed a complaint about her, and she's not the only one. And yeah, like I said, she's a challenge to work with, and I feel that I don't think it's fair for me or for anybody else who's around her, to be put in an uncomfortable situation or be made to feel awkward in any way, shape, or form. And, that's where much of my suffering is coming from these days. I also have people comment a lot about how I look. I know I shouldn't take it to heart, but to put it in layman's terms, people comment on how small I am or that I look so much younger than I am. I'm 44 years old, and I don't always take it as a compliment. As a matter of fact, I don't ever take it as a compliment because I hear it so much. I feel like I'm kind of being made fun of in a way, and I just don't like that. I think it's rude for people to comment on anybody's size, no matter what the comment is. But then again, that's just my way of thinking. So yeah, I've been letting certain things get to me, and I feel like I don't want to say I'm disgruntled, but I'm like discontent and unhappy with certain things that have been going on. I feel like these trials are really nothing new. These trials and tribulations are really nothing new. They've been going on for a while, but I don't know, lately I've been feeling like it's getting to me, and I don't want it to. And I know in the heart of hearts that I have to persevere. I can always choose not to, but I choose to persevere. But it's not always easy, and it's not always easy and simple to just offer it up to the Lord in prayer. And I feel like this is something that needs to be done. And just pray for the one coworker, pray for the people who comment on my size and weight and all these things. Yeah, words hurt though. They really hurt, and people just don't understand how much of an impact their words have on other people. And sometimes I just get so annoyed at people, and it's just like I say something to them and they backpedal, and I don't like that. Because it looks to me like they're trying to just get out of that when they know they got caught doing something inappropriate or wrong. And, I really had to take a step back today and really consider what's going on and really deep think about what's going on. And I'm glad I read about this whole thing with the perseverance in James 5:9-12 today. So I'm really glad that I read that, because I really feel that I needed that reminder. And um I'm glad I took a step back and took a look at my situation and the trials and tribulation and suffering that have been going on. And it's nothing like that I can't handle, but you gotta understand that, like, after a while it just gets kind of annoying. It gets annoying, it gets cumbersome, it gets redundant and old, and it's just like, okay, I want to move on to something brand new and fresh, and I have to put up with all that stuff anymore. I don't know how much longer these issues are going to go on. I wouldn't exactly say that I'm in the wilderness. I wouldn't exactly put it that way. I guess it could be likened to it, because especially dealing with somebody in your close circle, whether at work, your friends, your family, whatever happens to be. It's not always easy. It's not always cut and dry. And I don't always like to be challenged and be around challenging people, especially people who know that they should be doing certain things and then pushing your buttons, pushing you around, this and another thing, making side comments. It's not necessary. It's wrong. It's not necessary. It's not something that anybody should even put up with. And I'll admit that when I was younger, I used to think that, okay, people mistreat me, I have to put up with it and keep my mouth shut. And that was a lie that I bought into. Big time. Sometimes I still do buy into the lie, because I don't want to end up saying something that's going to explode the situation into something that shouldn't explode into. And I think, actually, by biting my tongue in situations, especially like with this person that I've had to deal with, I think that's a wise choice for me to bite my tongue and not say anything to her. That's wiser than my saying something really stupid or really inappropriate that I know I'm probably going to regret later. It's a wiser choice that I feel like I'm making. But I don't know whether she's aware of the impact that she has on me and other people around her. I don't know that. I don't know if she maybe knows and doesn't care. Quite frankly, I really don't care either which way. But I had to take a step back and tell myself to persevere and pray more about what's been going on, and that's where I'm at. And I'm glad I shared this with you. God bless.